Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again, or for the very first time, to the Farts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Danjo here with another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green Randomized Nuzlocke. Hope you guys are all doing well, and once again, we are going through Route 8 and defeating all the trainers here. And today is part 23. Did I say that? Anyway, it's whatever the thumbnail and the title of the video say. It's pretty sure it's 23. Pretty sure I said that already. So yeah, let's hop right into the action. The mist looks silly standing here like this. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I mean, I assume you're all waiting for the school bus or something? Quirkles. Oh, you can take this. Take him out. Get riggedy wrecked, son. And, yeah. I'm fairly certain that, oh, I did look it up. I pulled up a guide. Bunch of Crunch is still a candy. Yeah. it's still a thing, and apparently some people are really into it. But now I also looked up the Pokemon thing. In 2 levels, Charmeleon is going to learn Flamethrower, and in 4 levels he's going to evolve. Man, if she just has a bunch of Nidoran, that'd be great. I would love that, because then I could just one-shot all of them. Squirkles needs the experience. You got a Bulbasaur? Okay. Bulbasaur is also poison type, so... What is with people on this route and poison types, man? Come on. It's like the one downside to Bulbasaur, which isn't as much of a downside anymore, but definitely it is. Again, he's a starter, right? I actually gotta turn this down real quick. He's a starter who's splitting his attack stats, because poison is physical in this game and grass is special, so it's like you can't really focus on one or the other like you can in the more recent games. Plus, like, yeah, physical special split was a thing that should have been there from the get-go, like in Gen 1, but another poison type, so no, I'm just gonna keep Quirkles in. Charizard is the same way, like flying is physical, fire is special. The only one that doesn't suffer from this problem, Blastoise. Pure water. All special. That's part of the reason why Squirtle is my favorite Gen 1 starter. Hands down. Easily. My favorite. Plus he's a turtle, and I'm very partial to turtles. Just looking for items. Ignore me! Alright. I guess I'll fight this biker first. I have a bike too, you're not special. Clear the way, I'll run you down. Hey, that's not cool, man. I'm like 10. You can't just... And that's a motorcycle. You can't just run over kids with motorcycles. It's not cool. Are you tracing the natural... Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, Blappa would be weak to flying type. And it's a Pidgeotto. So, like... Not good. I mean, he does have Rock Throw. That's kind of the point. Or Rock Slide? Is it Rock Slide or Rock Throw? I keep saying rock. It's rock slide. Okay. Being stupid. Sorry for all the times I said rock throw instead of rock slide. He's still throwing rocks, basically. Dirt? Should I have dirt? I guess so. I mean, Quirkles might be able to take him, but Durg has better stats. Defense and special D. Both around 50. He's pretty chunky, whereas Quirkles is kind of a glass cannon. Yeah, 30 and 35. Plus, he doesn't have that much HP. And the level difference is only 1, so... Come on, don't sand attack me. That's not cool, man. Pretty sure you've got wing attack, so... It's probably his main attack, which is... Gust? Really? Does he not have wing attack? Wouldn't Pidgeotto a 24 wing attack? Well, he didn't use it, so... Delibird, which is ice type. Ice and flying, I think? I could just keep Durg in and let him take experience. How much... How close is he to leveling? Not very. You know what? Yeah, I'll just let Durg take it. It's fine. I mean, it'll be super effective, so... And present can do a lot of damage. That was pretty good. You for real, kid? Yeah, I'm for real. Don't try to run me over with your bike. Don't think you're all special and all just because of this. Oh no, your bike's not moving anymore. Oh no. Don't think I'm special. My bike's acting up, man. Oh, is that why you're riding around in a circle over and over and over again? Sure, gent Cammy. Spoink. You know, I got half a mind just to use confusion on you until you go down, but I'll let Durg take care of it because these are the two that need the experience the most. Psybeam, jeez, that's gonna... Okay, not do as much as I thought. Good. Ember. That's not bad. Is Psybeam the one that can do a various amount? No, that's Psywave, right? Psybeam has a set damage? I think so. Although that didn't do as much. Fine, I'll use a Super Posh. Oh, he has Psywave and Psybeam. Ouch. Pretty sure it's Psywave that does the variable damage. Slowpoke, let's see. Quirkles swap out to... Lappa, probably? I mean, Quirkles could take him out, but Confusion will do next to nothing. Uh-huh. I mean, that makes sense. If you thought I was gonna leave Quirkles in, I probably would have done Water Gun as well, but, yeah, let's do Rock Slide. What's his hold item? Leftovers, obviously. Rock Slide is about the same power. It's a little bit less than Dig. The accuracy is a little bit lower, but he hasn't lowered my accuracy, so... But yeah, it looks like Bunch of Crunch. It looks like he's dropping Bunch of Crunch on him. really does. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. Look up the picture of Bunch of Crunch. Look at the attack, and tell me it doesn't look like Bunch of Crunch. And then I'll say, you liar! Yeah, it's Quirkles, yeah. Lampa. Man, nobody on my team has, like, even close to the HP that Blappa has. Like, nobody. Everybody's like 50-ish, maybe 80. It's like, no, I got double that, Holmes. Bam. Take my Bunch of Crunch. Ow. Not a tackle. Please, don't tackle me. Rock slide. Bam. Get fucked. I forgot Quirkles learned Psychic at 26. That is so good. It's so good. It's so early. Calm Mind, I guess? I mean, Calm Mind is pretty good for raising special defense and special attack. That's pretty cool, but, like, I would never use it. And, like, Double Team and Teleport are more useful, so... And I don't want to get rid of Confusion, because Psychic only has 10 PP. I mean, I'm pretty sure Psychic is the best move in this game for Psychic types. Fairly certain. Let's see, do we have, what do we have, like 2 more trainers? Should probably go get Durg healed up real quick, or use a super potion, but those things are not cheap, so... Once we can get to a vending machine, actually buy lemonades, oh man. It's over. I'm just gonna buy like a ton of lemonades. Like in between episodes, because literally I'm gonna be buying lemonades for like 20 minutes. So. Which I really wish there was a bulk way to buy lemonades in this game, but it's fine. It's fine. When you go to the Pokémon Mart, you pay a convenience fee, man. It makes sense. I believe he's a trainer, and I'm pretty sure this guy's a trainer. Yeah. Alright, let's play a game. I wanna play a game. Man, my controller is still charging. It's been plugged in for like over an hour now. I could probably unplug it. It's probably mostly charged. It's a pretty small battery inside. It's probably just indicating that it's charging because it's currently in use. Probably. It's only like 330 milliamp or something. Is Corphish Dark type already, or is that just his evolution? C-O-R-P Corphish. Corphish is pure water. Okay. Psychic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get wrecked. Oh yeah. Slowpoke? No. I'm just gonna use Psychic on Slowpoke, see how much that does. Also, I've been seeing a lot of Slowpokes in this route. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Oh, and it can lower Special D, I forgot about that. It's so good. If Quirkles gets confused, I'm gonna swap him out, but for now... That wasn't a crit. Wow. I really thought that was a crit. But no, I guess just lowering his Special D by 1 stage made that much of a difference. 700, wow. Corsola is pure water? Water and rock? I think it's water and rock. No. It's not bad. Oh, come on, half. I mean, recover is almost always about half, I think. Are you gonna harden? You know that's not gonna help, right? Corsola is really fucking cute, though. You gotta say. Yeah, I'll just unplug the controller. I'm sure it's charged up enough. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Drat, came up short. Shorter than my little bell thing. What the hell is this? Looks like a bell, right? Am I a monk or a gambler? Also, why am I wearing a bathrobe in public? It's kinda strange. What is this? Underground path? Celadon to Lavender? It doesn't go to Lavender, it goes to Route 8. What are you talking about? Is this the one where I need the tea? Yeah, you're thirsty. I get it. Thank you. Burr, 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 burr. You look good at Pokemon, but how is your chemistry grade? I'm not taking chemistry. Also, I guess like just curious. I don't want to say like question of the day because that's, you know, super beard bros. Which is a fantastic channel. Like, if you guys don't know, it's many more people know about like the Completionist. But yeah, that's Gerard's like other channel, his like gameplay channel that he started years and years and years ago. Like it was one of the early YouTube channels. Like they've been around a little longer than Game Grumps, I think. They started around the same time, sort of. But yeah, so they've been around for like almost 10 years now, 9 years. From the time this video is being published. But yeah, it was initially him and Alex. Which at the time, I think that was even before the Dex, actually. I don't think the Dex was a thing back then. But yeah, great channel over there. Nowadays it's mostly Brett and Alex, which, anyway, I'm not going to go into the whole, like, here's how the channel has evolved over time. But anyway, it's a great channel. They're really good. And, it's almost a sure thing that Gerard will never see this video, but like one of the pioneers of YouTube over there. Like mad respect for that guy. And love and appreciate, man. Thank you. I may have never had an interaction with him before, ever, but you know. Vibrava. Vibrava. Dragon and ground? That Vibrava? Is that Vibrava? What am I thinking of? Dragon and ground. Huh. Nice. Keep bound. No, I'm just gonna keep, yeah, because I don't want to put in Durg against these like ground types, so just gonna keep using Psychic till I'm out of PP, which is right now. No, they keep being bad. I could probably just use Confusion on it. I don't think Cubone has very good special defense. Okay, good. I was worried he was going to use Bone Meringue, which could have done a bunch of damage to me, but it was stupid and used Leer. We're getting there, though. is almost to 28, and then 30 is Gardevoir. I seem to remember an item being here, no? Okay. I don't remember what's on the other end of that tunnel, but I almost guarantee you it's not a Pokemon Center. So I'm just gonna go back and heal real quick, because I'm pretty sure one of the things on the other side of that tunnel is a new route where we can catch something. And we haven't had a new catch opportunity for a little bit, so definitely want to do that. And again, some people play Nuzlocke where like towns count as routes. But I'm not going to do that. We have a rod now. We could go back to every town that had water and then catch something, but no, towns don't count as routes. Sorry. In my book. In my book. Department store in Celadon is a great selection. Do you go there very often? I have never been there once in this playthrough. Does this actually go all the way into Celadon? I don't remember where this pops out. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've actually, like, beaten this game. Sleeping Pokemon per Celadon. Yeah. Snorlax. I know. He's to the west. He's blocking the bicycle path. Ah, Route 7. Right. And I don't think we can pass here either, because the guard is thirsty. Because every freaking guard in this game is thirsty. Oh, and we're in Celadon. Okay. Dope. I honestly forgot about this theme song, too. Well, first things first. Actually, we can get Fly right now, huh? I think so. We just gotta cut this and then go to the west and then get the HM for Fly. Which would be really nice. I don't think we can use it yet because we don't have the appropriate gym badge, but what else can we get for frickin' free? There's an item back here? I believe in the grass over there. Although I believe the Eevee is going to be a random Pokemon. And you know what? I'm gonna allow for this. I am going to allow for this. Ah, a Zinc. Dude, that's really good. Which one does Zinc do? I think it's like Special D? Calcium's for Special Attack. Yeah, it's Special D. Who needs it? Probably not Professor Fox. Maybe Blappa, actually? Possibly. That was weird, I just had a... no, special defense, defensively pretty even, actually. In fact, I think everybody in my party has better special defense than regular defense. So I'm gonna hold on to that Zinc. Let's go see what our freebie random Pokemon is. Like, we're not doing legendaries, but the couple freebie Pokemon you can get in this game, I'm going to grab them. Like, ordinarily you would get an Eevee and a Lapras as your two freebies, because I believe in the base game you cannot find those Pokemon in the wild. I don't think it's actually an Eevee. It's Aggron? Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna call him I'm gonna call him Lenny, because why not? Aggron. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. I don't... Wait, Aggron. Aggron's the fully evolved form, isn't he? Isn't it Aron, then Lairon, then Aggron? If so... Although that Eevee that usually gets level 5, isn't he? Did I get a level 5 fully evolved Pokemon? Because ordinarily he wouldn't evolve into an Aggron until like 50 something? Rode here from Fuchsia? You rode uphill the entire way? That would be exhausting. Pokeflute awakens Pokemon, I know. LPC, go ahead, move Pokemon. Yeah, that's the fully evolved one. It's 25. That is not bad. Again, he would not be fully evolved yet. Yeah, I know that for a freaking fact. Aggron is at level 42. Yeah, 42. And he's got really good... Well, his special D is bad, so maybe the Zinc for Aggron, actually. And that is really cool. Yeah, his typing is not great for a couple of reasons, because ground and fighting is 4 times effective on him. But Aggron is pretty baller. The downside is the only normal type move he learns is Mud Slap. Rock type. And he doesn't learn any rock type moves. Like 0. Even though he's part rock type. Did I say Gen 3? I did say Gen 3. Yeah, he learns a couple of other good ones, but Metal Claw, Iron Defense, Roar, and Takedown, that is a terrible moveset. And then at 29 he learns Iron Tail, which has terrible accuracy, and that's it. He doesn't learn anything else. That's fucking terrible. I don't think I'm gonna use this Pokemon. No. I mean, if I get the right TMs, like, he could be good. I got Steel Wing, but I don't think he can learn it. He can learn Dragon Claw. So if I don't actually get a Dragon type, that'd be good. And defending against dragons? He'd be pretty good, except Dragon is special, and his special defense is bad. So no, not really. You can also learn Ice Beam and Blizzard for some weird reason. You can learn Thunderbolt and Thunder and Earthquake and Dig and Brick Break, Shockwave and Flamethrower and Fire Blast. Why? Why can you learn all these like electric and fire moves? And Solar Beam? What? And Aerial Ace? He can learn Aerial Ace. He can learn a flying type move. Why? I feel like they just cobbled together a bunch of random good moves and be like, look at this type coverage Pokemon. It's like Nidoking, but not Nidoking. So I get it, but I also think it's really stupid. Anyway, he can learn some great moves, but yeah, I'm not gonna use them. Okay. That is unfortunate. Oh, the other thing I said, we're gonna go to the department store, because I said first things first, and then we didn't do anything. This is also the lady that gives you the iced tea, which is a key item and pretty necessary. Yeah, they just call it tea though. Nothing really beats hot tea. It's the best. Kind of. She's not wrong. I haven't had tea in a while, but yeah, like tea is more of a coffee guy, but I'll admit tea has more benefits. So. Alright, department store, let's buy some evolutionary stones, and hopefully a water stone will let Nadra evolve. Probably not, but Hyper Beam, Dig. Oh, Dig, TM? Well, it still wouldn't be Stab for Aggron, so Brick Break, dude, yes. Give me Brick Break. Secret Power, I don't care. Attract, okay. Brick Break is such a good move, especially for Blappa. Like, you guys get Great Balls and Super Potions? You know, I'm not going to spend money on this crap right now because I think we have plenty of it right at the moment. Pretty sure. And I want to buy a couple lemonades and other things. I finally finished Pokemon. Like, you finished playing the video game that you are in? Counter. Not like the one I'm leaning on, mind you, no. I'm good on that. Are these all Super Nintendos that are plugged in? It's a Super NES, yeah. That's funny. Come on, Haunter. I love Haunter. I collect him, huh? Haunter turned into a different Pokemon while being traded. Also, why would they have a Super Nintendo on... Oh! Because the original came out in 96 or whatever. So of course at the store they would have Super Nintendos. A fighting game looks tough. A puzzle game looks addictive. It's a Super NES. That's funny. I wonder if it was supposed to be like Street Fighter, Tetris Attack. A sports game, that'll like that. An RPG, there's no time for that. Oh, man. Don't be so critical of yourselves, Game Freak. Come on. It's like nobody's gonna play this game that we're making. That makes sense. I was like, this game came out in like 2004, 2005. Wouldn't they have like a GameCube or a N64, I guess? Anyway, whatever. But yeah, it would be a GameCube if this was a game that was... Actually, I think it is in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I think it is a GameCube. But they usually play like the last generation thing, so... N64? Actually, no, they didn't have a console in their room in those games, did they? They almost always do in like every Pokemon game, but anyway, Pokédolls are useful, obviously, but I'm gonna buy one of each: Firestone, Thunderstone, Waterstone, Leafstone. Just because for the impossible evolutions and the Pokemon that we have that require a stone. I don't think I have any that would in the standard game, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely Blappa. I'm going to give him the... Fuck. Maybe it's a weird one. I'm just gonna check. No. Okay. I guess I just have to level up Nadra then. Brick Break. Use on Blappa. Alright, 4 moves. Deleted, replace with Brick Break. Yep. Brick Break is a really good move. Arm Thrust? I might keep Arm Thrust, actually. Possibly. I mean, it only hits twice most of the time. So, like, it's only 30, but if it hits 5 times, then it's 75. And each one has a chance to crit, so... problem is, most of the time it only hits 2 or 3 times. So like 45 and Brick Break destroys barriers like Light Screen and Reflect. So it's kind of good for different reasons, and yeah, get rid of Arm Thrust. I don't want to get rid of Dig or Rock Slide. Sorry, I almost did it again. My bad. Need some more fucking water. It's so dehydrated today. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we bought the stones, and we're basically at the end of the episode. Just gonna check up here. Oh yeah, you have the vitamins that are way too expensive for me right now, and you have the battle items? Yes, you do. Alright, nope. Thank you. It's gonna go to the top of the thing, and there's the one girl that's really thirsty, and she gives you random items. She drives me nuts. I think. So we'll get a freshwater, a soda pop, and a lemonade? No, I'm definitely thirsty. Want something to drink? Give her a drink? Yes. Give her which drink? Freshwater. Yay, freshwater! Thank you! TM16? Okay. Light Screen, it's a move that... Wow, you gave me a TM for a bottle of water. You do realize what TMs cost, right? Soda Pop. Yay, Soda Pop! Thank you! TM20. Safeguard, it's a move that... I know what Safeguard is, I don't like it. Yep. Lemonade. Yay, Lemonade! Thank you! TM33. It's Reflect. Okay. I mean, Reflect and Light Screen are pretty good. They do have their uses. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be sitting here for like 20 minutes just buying lemonades. And I'm probably going to sell all of my super potions. Just because, like, freshwater is the same as super potions in this game, and they're way cheaper. Fact... I think you can sell super potions for more than... I think you can sell super potions for $3.50. And so you're actually making money if you do it that way, because for a while... We're not going to need lemonade because some of my Pokemon don't even have 80 HP. Where are my super potions? Here we go. Super potion. Yeah, it's $3.50 a pop. So if I sell all of them, that's $4,200. And then we'll just buy freshwaters and lemonades. Because, yeah, freshwater is cheaper than a potion. And, of course, if you buy the same thing over and over and over again, sometimes you get a freebie, I think, is in this game. Pretty sure. And it never runs out. Literally never runs out. So... But, yeah. Thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys had a good time. And, of course, before we get going, I'm just going to check and see how many we have at this point. We got 30. That's pretty good. I'll just buy a bunch of fresh waters, probably like 30 as well. But before we get going, it is the Pokefact of the day. Today's Pokefact of the day is going to be Dugong, the sea lion Pokemon. And, yeah, the interesting Pokedex entry comes from Pokemon Ultra Moon. Again, one of my favorite Pokemon games. It sunbathes on the beach after meals. The rise in its body temperature helps its digestion, which I thought was really interesting and also kind of unique because most of the Pokemon games refer to Dugong's preference for intensely cold waters. And this one was like, no, it likes being warm. It's a mammal. It sunbathes. Which is consistent with animals like sea lions and other sea lions, seals, and walruses. And also, I think I said before, I don't know if it was on the series, but I've definitely said it before, that I thought the Spheal line with like Spheal Celio, I think, and Walrein? I think I have the names a little bit wrong there. That it was odd that it goes from being a seal to a sea lion to a walrus. And that I don't think there's a sea lion Pokemon other than Celio, but I was like, oh, I thought Dugong was literally based on the creature of the same name. But no, it's a sea lion Pokemon, so interesting. But yeah, thank you all for being here, guys. Hope you had a good time. And of course, a very special thank you going out to the Farts and Crap Show members, Old Cranky Gamer and Velis Draconis. Thank you guys so much for destroying that join button and choosing to support the show a bit more directly. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. And until next time, everybody, take care, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.